back. Here we go. All right. Your first tuna ever, huh? What's your name?
Great.
Great. Congratulations. Today we're fishing aboard the Triton here at Catalina Island. We got a bunch of guys on board with us. A bunch of guys that are very first time fishing. We're gonna help them catch some fish. Looks like we'll be catching some bonita today, some calico bass, and if we get really lucky, maybe an exotic like a yellowtail.
There you
So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. Congratulations. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
On there? 30 pound. 30 pound? Okay, we're just gonna throw them over. Wind down. One, 2, 3.
Oh, yellowtail!
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's a line out for the line for now. Line out for Bonito fish. Little fish get big.
Keep that line check.
We got a fish going here. It's fishing a fly line anchovy. See what I got here? Oh, it's a calico bass. There we go. Little calico bass here. Using a ringer hook to make that anchovy look more lively out there. Barely got him hooked. All right, let's take a little break from the action here aboard the Triton at Catalina Island. Go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear we're using today. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today over at Catalina Island. You know, we're fishing for calicos, looking for yellowtail. There's always rockfish here too. Now, when you come fishing out here, it doesn't matter if you're on a boat like this to Catalina or where you're going, you need to bring a wide selection of hooks. There's so many times when we head out here and we head to Catalina and we don't know what bait we're gonna get till we get to the bait receiver. And I see guys bringing the wrong size hooks. Maybe they brought hooks for anchovies, but not for sardines. And that's why I always carry a box like this. In this box, I have a wide selection. Anything I need for anchovies, small sardines, big sardines, mackerel, I have the right hook here. Even if we see some tuna or marlin, I have a large enough hook for that too. So just carry a little selection of hooks like this. It won't disappoint you when you're out there. You know, you can never get in trouble for having too many hooks, but there's nothing worse than being out there and you think you're gonna have anchovies for bait, but you have sardines and you have the wrong size hooks. So remember, you wanna pick your hook size to the size of bait you have. Not the size of fish you wanna catch, but the size of bait you have. Can't put a big hook on a little tiny anchovy and expect it to swim and look normal. So having a selection of hooks is really important. Now, as far as rods and reels for this type of fishing, something small like this works out great. Level 1 reel, and I like to put 65-pound Spectra on the 400 size. On the smaller 300 size, I carry 50-pound Spectra. On top of that, 20-pound fluorocarbon or 30-pound fluorocarbon on the bigger reel, just in case those yellowtails show up. And other than that, the other jig I use too is a B52 Bucktail. These are deadly on the calico bass. They work great on the yellowtail. You can always use them for rockfish and halibut too. This is the basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Okay, Phillips, so the way you want to grab an anchovy and the way you want to pin it on, it's really important how you start off and look for the bait.
Right.
You want to get one that has no red nose, nice and shiny, all its colors, and you want to slide your hand right underneath it, like I'm doing here. Just slide it. You don't want to reach in and grab and poke at it. You want to take your hook and slide it right here in front of the eyeballs.
Okay.
And go through the nose and through the lips and just like that.
Okay.
If you go behind the eyeballs, you're going to kill the bait. Come back here, find a spot, get out in the water. It should take about 5 seconds here to get bit. Line just hit the water. You see my anchovy on the surface dancing. That's got to be something Bonita's gonna love.
This is a good sign, man.
Trick shotting that thing.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's legal right there. Hold this thing up to that. Yeah, be careful. I try to twist around.
Come on, Chongo.
There you go.
Think on number 20.
Just gonna see, we're gonna wait for a fish to come find it, okay? So we got the anchovy way out there. Guys, this, okay? Like this in the middle, like this. There you go. Good. Wine. Okay, wine. Just come on down. Coming through, boys. Coming through. There you go. Keep whining. Keep whining. There you go. It's like another barracuda.
Thanks, bud.
There you go. Okay, if he's gonna run, let him run.
Oh, man, that guy just snagged my fish.
Oh, he bit through the line. All right, let's get another hook on. We'll try it again, okay? Next one, when we get them up, anytime the line's coming off the reel, don't turn the handle. But when we lift the rod up, you want to pull the fish up, and as we lower the rod, that's when I need you to turn the handle, okay? Next time we're gonna land the fish, all right? What's your name?
Greg.
Greg?
Yep.
Okay, stay right where you are. Turn your body toward the fish. There you go. Turn this way. Turn like this. Turn, there you go. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Okay, now step back. There you go. Here's Greg. Is this your first Bonita ever?
Second.
Second one ever.
Second
First
today.
time fishing. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right.
First for the day. Great fishing for Dan Hernandez.
There's another one. Higher. A little bit. There you go. Okay. There you go. Wine. Okay, wine. Stop. Okay. You got a barracuda. Okay, walk in closer to the rail. Don't pull the red line. Don't pull the red line. Okay, here we go. Here's your fish. Okay, stop 1 second. Let me lift it over. There you go. Congratulations. First barracuda. 25.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
All right, nice job. All right.
Big Bonita fish.
Nice shape.
Okay, here we go. Just stop. Go. Don't do. Bring it back to me. Okay. There we go. Another Bonita. See, now you're a pro.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I don't know why you're saying fishing is hard.
I
It's
didn't
really
say-
simple.
Oh, wow. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Sorry about your phone.
Oh, there's legal barracuda.
This one's a little undersized. So we're gonna release them.
This week in the galley, we're in Fullerton, California at the Matador Cantina. And standing next to me is Chef Dave. Hey, Chef.
How you doing? Good to see you again.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks for coming.
And I met the chef on a fishing boat on a fishing trip at San Nicolas Island. So what do you have in store for us today, Chef?
Today I have some local rockfish, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bread it. Most people bread their fish in breadcrumbs. This is going to be a tortilla-crusted rockfish.
Cool.
So it's going to be the standard breading procedure anybody would do. You go to the flour, and then you go into the egg wash. And then this is our basically just tri-colored tortillas.
Just little pieces.
Little pieces we do in the RoboCoop, and we're going to just bread it up like that. And this is going to give it a nice texture and a nice little nutty corn flavor. Okay, and we're going to go to the frying pan and a little bit of oil there. It's already hot, it's on a medium-high heat. And then we're going to go down into that oil. We're going to go about 3 minutes on the side. Locally caught rockfish from one of my seafood purveyors. It is something that you could go out and catch off of our shores here in California.
Now, I know you like to go fishing, but
Absolutely.
at your restaurant here, do you guys serve a lot of fish dishes or
I
mainly all
do.
Mexican dishes?
You know, I come from a big fishing background. I've worked on cruise lines, live aboard dive yachts, and I've fished since I was a young child. So we do a lot of seafood. Every Friday we do a seafood special. I do a ceviche, I do a bacon wrapped scallop dish. I have wild salmon and mahi always on the menu as well.
Cool. One thing you should know too, the trip I was on, Chef Dave won the jackpot. Got the biggest fish of
Yes,
the trip.
that was a good time.
job.
It's always fun to win the jackpot. All right, it's been about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna take this piece of rockfish. I'm gonna just flip it over. Okay, once it's flipped, we're gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. We're gonna let it finish up, and then we're gonna go to the plating. All right, it's just about done on the other side. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of lime on there, just for a little flavor. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plate it. I'm gonna take my little mold, which we mold the rice with, and put a nice little pyramid on the plate, right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of my black bean sauce on the front of the plate. I'm gonna bring the fish over. Goes on top like that. And then we're gonna garnish it with a little bit of guacamole right on top. And there we have tortilla crusted local rockfish. There you go.
Well, thank you, Chef.
You're
This
welcome.
looks delicious.
Oh, my pleasure.
And what
Enjoy.
gave you the idea to use tortilla chips?
It's just something I do just because it gives it a little more flavor and a little more texture than most people just rolling it in flour or, you know, typical egg batter.
And I like the way it adds color to it too.
Definitely gives it a nice presentation with color.
Okay, well, I gotta try this. Mmm. That's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's nice and fresh. You can always tell really fresh seafood when you take that first bite. And one thing I always tell people when they go to the market, if it smells like fish, don't buy it.
Exactly.
This is really great.
Awesome. Well, thank
And
you so
I like
much.
the tortilla idea. That's really cool.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, well, thanks, Chef.
That's a pleasure. Thanks for coming by.
Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. There you go, just like that.
As long as we sit right here, okay, we slide any further back around.
There you go. Got a calico bass. Okay, a little bit more. Bring it up, straight up. Bring it up over the side. All right, that's a calico bass. Congratulations. No problem. That's what we're doing today. We're working with a lot of first-time anglers, trying to get them a fish. The guy right here, Phil, I got him his first fish this morning. He's got another fish there all by himself. Bonita. There we go. All right, Phil, all by yourself. Good job. All right, we're going to take a little break from the action. We'll be back here at Catalina. We're all the way at the east end now, right next to Avalon. Beautiful fish. There you go. Walk down. Let's get you down that way. Right there. That's good. Stay right there.
Wow, it's a big one, I think.
Just take your time. Take your time. Let him run. You got a Bonita.
Oh,
There you go. Okay, we'll slide down more, a little bit more. There you go. That's good. Come around. Okay, bring them straight in the boat. In the boat. There you go. Woo! Oh, nice. How'd you like that one?
thank you. Now it's good. Now.
You like fishing now? All right.
It's hard.
All right.
Looks bigger when it's closer.
Guys that don't have a fish.
No, I can.
Oh, no. There you go. You got it. Sorry.
My bad.
Okay, stay right there. You guys step down to your left. Okay, Phil. Point the rod at the fish. Keep the rod bent. When you lower the rod, turn the handle. Stop. Look, pick up the rod. Lower the rod, turn the handle. There you go, just like that. There you go, just like that. Is this your first time ever fishing?
No, not for this size, yeah.
For ocean fishing, maybe?
Yeah, for ocean, yeah.
First time ocean fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, so every time you lower the rod, you want to turn the handle. You don't want to turn the handle lifting the rod up. There you go, just like that. It's good. Loop bit different than trout fishing?
Yeah, it's a lot.
There you go, there's color. You got a Bonita. There's another Bonita there. There you go. Okay, wind it a little bit more. I'll lift it up. All the way up. There we go. Turn that way. All right, here's Philip with his first ocean fish.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. Wow.
All right.
Nice fish.
We take a little break from the action, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. All right, good job.
Thank you.
For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit how we caught all the fish today here on the Triton. And it was all about using anchovies, small hooks, and tying a good knot. And if you don't know how to tie a knot that has a loop on it, go ahead and buy hooks like Mustad's. They have the rings on them. Ringer hooks make a big difference and make that bait look lively. And when you pick a bait out, make sure you get a good lively anchovy. See lots of dead baits in here, see a few good ones. When you go to grab a good live bait, stick your hand underneath it and then just slowly lift up on it. And there you go. There's a nice good lively bait. Pin it right here in front of the eyeballs. And that's all there is to it. That's this week's tip of the week. Spend a little bit of time right here at the bait well and get a good lively bait. Use a hook with the ring on it or learn how to tie a knot with a loop and you're going to catch fish like we did today aboard the Triton. Well, I want to thank the whole crew of the Triton. Our skipper Shane did a great job. All the deckhands did great. Our passengers out with us today had lots of fun. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.